My liege! I finally found you! Oh, of course. You're surely as surprised as I. I must confess, I'd almost given up hope of ever seeing you again. This world is so strange and unfamiliar. My liege? Where are you going? Wait, my liege! What's the matter? Please, slow down. It's rather difficult to sprint in this armor. Are you hiding from something, my liege? Indeed, untold dangers abound. From me? But I... Oh, hells. Being trapped in this world must have weakened you. In the past, I could never hope to match your speed. Indeed, this is a real sword. I wouldn't dream of attempting to rescue you without a proper weapon. This is Singing Storm, forged of the finest. Hurt you? Don't you recognize me? 'Tis I, your loyal arch-paladin of... No, I can see it in your eyes. You truly don't know me. Of course! Being transported to this world sapped you of your memories. I know not how I retained mine when I followed you, but it must be so. But you can't have been born here. You and I were once bitter enemies, even when we were merely children of opposing worlds. Have you truly forgotten everything, my liege? And, what's more, it would seem you have been given false memories to further erase your will to return home. The treachery of the overworld knows no bounds. I can only hope recounting the true story of your life will help you to remember. Let me see, where do I begin? Once, you were the supreme ruler of the Netherrealm. A fair and just leader, yours were a happy and prosperous people. But the cruel and greedy king of the overworld soon grew jealous of the Netherrealm's bounty. After spreading lies and deceit throughout his land, he sent an army to attack your fortress, under the guise of liberating the Netherrealm from your tyranny. As a seraphim of the overworld, I was a commander in this expeditionary force. I oversaw a great many crimes against your people. But some of us realized the evils that we had committed, that the very reason for the war was a lie. We surrendered ourselves to you, and you showed us mercy. Instead of putting us to the sword, you ordered us to help rebuild. And now, no longer a seraphim of the overworld, I am an arch-paladin of the Netherrealm, sworn to forever fight by your side. All of this took place many years ago, practically a lifetime for the humble people of this world. Ultimately, we did push back the overworld's army and reclaim the lands that had been taken. But the king feared your wrath so deeply that he devised a treacherous plan. He tasked his court sorcerers to hurl you into another plane, so that you wouldn't be able to lead your own forces against him. With you out of the way, he began his invasion of the Netherrealm anew. The other commanders and I managed to slow their advance for a time, but without your leadership, our resolve threatens to break. Can you remember anything, my liege? Oh my, what is that? Some kind of magical device native to this world? Hells, my eyes! The overworld spies must have found us. Go on without me. They blinded me with some kind of... Oh, my sight returns. Was that your doing? Ah, I understand. I shall recite my oath to prove that I truly am who I claim to be. To protect the defenseless, to uplift the downtrodden, to smite the wicked. As Arch-Paladin, I pledge my body, heart, and soul. Lord of the Netherrealm, you have my sword. You have an axe? Where? What is an Instagram? And why must I go there? Will you accompany me? My liege, this is no laughing matter. Memories or not, you must return to the Netherrealm to restore hope and peace. Of course I'm serious. It took us years to find a way to travel across the plane so that I could search for you. I'm beyond relieved that we've finally been reunited, but this is proving to be an even greater challenge than I expected. If only I knew how to restore your memories. For all of my skills as a paladin, I feel so useless. I suppose once or twice you have told me that I am weird. Please stop laughing at me. I'm not funny. Oh, what vile curse did the overworld place upon you? My liege? You're going home? Have your memories returned? Oh, how wonderful! You simply must tell me all about your adventures. How have you survived in such a strange place? I see. So even with your power diminished, you still possess the means to care for yourself. Though your strength is immense, it is put to shame by your resourcefulness. Truly that is your greatest asset. Be wary of these self-propelled carriages, my liege. They seem to have little regard for the safety of others, or their own for that matter. I've lost count of how many nearly struck me as I searched for you. Work in the morning? Ah, naturally, we must prepare a spell of our own to return to the Netherrealm. Your knowledge of the arcane vastly eclipses my own, but please let me know if there's any way that I can be of assistance. My liege? What is the meaning of liege nuts? An overworld assassin? Where? Stay behind me. My liege? My liege, wait for me!